Hi guys, TheGFXBank here, and I'm bringing you a video tutorial on how to create a metallic text effect on Photoshop CS and above. Very simple, going to be using drop shadows, gradient overlays, strokes, and textures, along with masks and that kind of stuff. Also going to be showing you how to create a leathery looking concrete shaped thing. I'm going to say leather, or yeah, one of the two. Anyway, you'll find out soon if you carry on watching this video. Hope you enjoy, and let's see how we do this. So let's open up Photoshop, and we're going to be using a widescreen background that's suitable for HD images and for background screensavers. So change this as you will. It should be okay. So that's 1920 pixels by 1080 pixels. Screen resolution 72, RGB color, white, and 8-bit. That's okay. And we're immediately going to turn this white background black. And so commences our leather-looking background. Well, I think it looks like leather. But so once we've done this black, we're going to go to Filter, Noise, and Add Noise. Now generally we don't want to do this, but today we do, and the amount should be about 50% over there. Distribution uniform and monochromatic, so you don't get a color, as it were. Monochromatic, press OK. Next up we're going to go to Filter, Stylize, Emboss, and for mine I'm going to have, I can change this about completely. You can see that doesn't do anything, and this makes it really weird. So I'm going to have about 4 pixels, and I'm going to bump the amount up to about 231. Now you're going to say that doesn't look like leather at the moment, but what we're going to do is we're going to color it black by going to our mask thing here, and we're going to go to levels. From levels we're going to press, well, I like to press this so that I can get an accurate range of what I'm looking at, and I'm going to boost this one up a bit. Not too much, but just enough, to about just under halfway. Now also I'm going to take the output levels and I'm going to put those down, all the way down. Now as you can see, that's created a very grainy, leathery look. And if we zoom in a bit, it's just got that leather feel, maybe more concrete. I don't know. I think it's definitely leather though. Definitely leather. Anyway, so next up we're going to go to a new layer. We're going to hit our text tool. We're going to type in here, have our foreground to white, or set text color to white, and I'm using the Transformers text variant, and I found that on defont.com. I will put a link in the description below, and here we go. So this is going to be as per usual, and that's not center, and I want it to be center. So I'm going to select this layer, and I'm going to select my background layer. I'm then going to go up to here and select the middle one and the middle one of the align horizontal. As you can see, that's put it into the middle of my screen, exactly what we want. So next up we're going to go to effects, and I'm going to put a drop shadow in, because I always like to put a little bit of a drop shadow. It gives the text a bit more depth, and I believe it looks good. So just a slight drop shadow, and I think it should be coming in from the right. I'm going to put that and just increase the size a little. Now I appreciate that that is a hardly noticeable drop shadow, but it's definitely there, and it definitely does something. Okay, next up we're going to go to a gradient overlay, and first of all we're going to put our angle to 90, and we're going to change our gradient colors. So on the black we're going to change that to a darkish grey. Now, I don't know about you, but I prefer having I don't like to have the white on top so much, so I'm going to change this white here to a lighter grey. Now, I'm not saying it's still going to be lighter, but I just want it to be not grey. No, not white even. So that looks good. And we can see there, it definitely does work. And we can also change the scale. So reducing the scale means that the difference between my dark and my light is very small. And if we increase it, the change is hardly noticeable. So I'm going to take it just to about 57. So I've got that definite grey part at the bottom. Okay, so next we're going to go to stroke. And on the stroke, we're going to fill the position inside. We're going to go to our fill type. We're going to select gradient. We're going to keep our gradient the same, but I'm going to angle it to, well, I'm just going to angle it one way. And whatever way looks best is the way I'm going to angle it. So if we play about with it, we can see that different ones result in different textures. Personally, I'm going to leave it like this, so the end parts get more grey, and we can also change the scale. Okay, see what's going on there? Right. I'm going to keep the scale at 100, but depending on how you like your thing, you can change that as well. And it gives a different effect every time. And so press OK, and that's looking pretty, well, metallic-y. So to really make this text effect stand out, we're going to add a texture over it. Now this texture can be found online. I have it in saved already under my textures. Come on. Why? Just open. Right. As brushed aluminium. So if we just if you go into Google large images, you'll find this easily. And we can add a brushed aluminium thing. So if I center that to the top right hand corner, press Ctrl T to free transform and just drag it out. Now we're not too worried about proportion here, so we don't have to worry about holding shift or anything. So if we click on our text layer now, press Ctrl and click on the button here, we select the outline of our text layer. Now if we simply go to this layer and we press mask, we can see that it's masked the layer to this one, and that's dandy. Now that really looks like a metallic effect because we've just plonked a metal onto it. Now in my opinion, I think that drop shadow, gradient and overstroke were a bit pointless unless we do something with them. So I'm going to bring down the opacity to roughly 70, so we start to see through it now. And I'm going to set the blend mode to overlay. Now, that's the simple metallic effect. Hope you enjoyed this video tutorial. If you liked it, please leave a comment and a thumbs up rating. If it helped you at all, it's pretty simple, so you should have no problem with it at all. And it's merely just knowing what you're doing to be able to do it easily and quickly. Thank you for watching. If you see more of my videos, subscribe and I can give you them faster. And yeah, have a good week, evening, night, morning, whenever you're watching this. And goodbye. That sounded weird. And peace.